Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play PWPP Popo JFALMPQRS. I have a new acronym every time. Last part we did a little bit of the first bit of the trial, and Meanie came up on the stand and she got really mad and it was scary. So we're gonna press her now, because that's what we always do. Though I could show her my attorney's badge.
Just like she and the judge both look at like, oh, you're right. Not guilty. It's gotta work eventually.
Alright, so let's press. If you want to hear us read those voice lines, then check the end of the last part. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Objection! What was she surveillance on to this court?
I mean, that's fair. Like, that's right! Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Meanie's? Well, I guess that's also got a point.
What's such a hopeless cause? Didn't I get protected with this right to van?
Judge, hello? Like, okay. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. So, like, the costume is like... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Sorry, no. You have to watch the last part to hear us voice that. I'm not letting you guys get away with it a second time. You ellipses didn't see the blood? The ellipses, question mark? Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well. Ellipses, exclamation mark! That's, a flaw in your argument. Case closed. I didn't even mean to do that. Are you gonna tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face. Okay, then change your testimony.
If she's confronting you...
No! That's not how that works!
Why are we letting this slide?
Yeah, she had a weapon! Hold it. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Sorry, I had to do it in a smarmy voice. Well, she was totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray, who I definitely don't know. But I think she knew. She said she did something really bad, and she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say that to you? Yeah, she's my sister. Hold it! I didn't see this. Was your sister calm by that time? I guess so. I guess, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better.
I feel it's the Phoenix right. The sooner the better.
She says with her whip at the ready. Oh, I forgot to let this line of dialogue go through to see what the ending bit is. Oh well, we'll see what it is. Hopefully I didn't need to press on everything. And Miss Morgan was the only one in the gambling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie? Sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of the place? Something out of place? Huh, when do you mean? When? Ellipses, question mark. When you... we're in the side room, because that's the most obviously incorrect answer. I'm talking about when you were in the side room, of course. No, nothing strange. What should I do? Leave her be. Bye-bye. Even if I push her, it's probably a dead end. I should search for something stronger to hook her with. Well, if the defense is finished, please continue with your testimony. Okay. It's no good, I can't find anything wrong.
Next, the judge believes this testimony.
I know, he's a weird freak.
There's some type of hitch in her statement.
He'll end the trial, I know.
You have to give it another shot. Doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up. In other words, you're supposed to press statements after you press them. It's one of those types.
Yep, persist your calm by the time. Blah, blah, blah. I think this was the line, right? Anything unusual? Okay. When you were going to the crime scene could work. Obviously, either of these work. I'll just go with going. I feel like that's the most logical thing at the time. Because you do have to go through a hallway and stuff, so... Talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? I'll press this harder, I guess. Think harder! I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. I'm stupid. Ah.
Sorry for your loss.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? I will go with it's important. Very important. Just because I don't want to go through all this dialogue again right now.
There.
Ask because it's very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Beanie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Okay. Wait, that's wrong. That's incorrect. That's, like, objectively incorrect. Somebody broke a vase. It says I am. It's right here, they broke the vase.
I mean, you can present it.
Yeah, but I'll press it first. Hold it! Try to remember that time! I mean, we got the time. It was before, yeah, we got the time. Oh! Ellipses! Like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way! I guess this really is a dead end. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'll present... Well, actually, hold on. Let me look at the other evidence I have first. Because... What's it called? Maybe... She was playing with the time of the murder, it seems. I don't know if the descriptions mean anything. This one says under repair in the hallway. I'll just present this. Objection!
Music stops.
Music stops. That usually means I did it. I finally found the fault. Or I guess you can... Or I guess in your case, the crack, if in your perfect lie. Would the ball have worked, or was this actually just an urn thing?
Hold on a second. No.
Because the description of the ball says
no, the ball would not have worked. Although you could have presented Pearl's profile, and that would have worked.
Oh, that's fair. That makes sense. I need to remember I could do profile stuff. Granted, we kind of had the evidence that told us the thing there, so yeah. Ellipses. Take a look at this urn that I stole. Like, urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So? Like, what does that prove?
Objection! What does this important to learn?
Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I? Nope. That's why I just said no. Or, like, shook my head. Looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at the time, there was no way you could have seen this in person.
Could have not seen this person. Okay, now they want you to present
okay, yeah, it said this person, not this in person. I actually would have been very confused if I went with that line of thought. For the record, that was a complete guess that she didn't see something on the winding way. I totally forgot that Pearl actually was doing, like, trying to fix the thing at the time. It just so happened to fall in the correct place. Take that! I'd like to introduce someone to you. She's not in the court today, but, you know. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Profit. Yes, and how is this child relevant? It just so happens that...
excommunicate from the village. Because remember, Morgan's here. She's listening.
Oh, true. Well, she's going to jail. It'll be fine. It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pro was playing in the center garden. Oh. And she just happened to break this urn. Phoenix, you promised we wouldn't tell anyone. This could be on, like, national TV for all we know.
At the same time.
Oh.
Breaking promises is his job.
Oh!
Hey! Gee, we broke the end.
I mean, it's true. We've been over this. If you choose Phoenix to be your like a lawyer, you're gonna... Things that you don't want out are going to come out, but you will be safe. Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way, crying. Oh, Jesus! We need to use that as a thumbnail! Oh my god!
Did you get a picture?
I did not, because I wasn't expecting that!
Well.
What? Dude, I'll pay attention. I'll stay on standby. I did not expect her to do that. That was horrifying. That's like when Von Karma looked like he was having a stroke when we, like, kept, you know, saying that he was wrong. Was he, like, choking himself? Or was he banging his head on the thing? I can't remember. Somebody was banging their head on the stand.
Banged his head against it.
Who did?
Although that was only... I mean, Fred Von Karma.
Yeah, okay. It was him who was banging his head against the wall. That was when we were pinning him down, though.
Yeah. Most of the trial, he didn't do that.
Yeah. Miss Meanie. Ellipses! Exclamation mark! Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. What'd she do with the ashes? Weren't there ashes in there?
Did we actually get confirmation about ashes, or was it just spirits?
I know they kept saying spirit, but I swear at some point they said there was ashes in there too. But maybe I'm wrong. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Well, I mean, her eyes are closed always, so... Grr. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing. Miss Meanie, you're not trustworthy. Get off the stand. You're a... I wouldn't say masterful, but you're a masterful liar. There we go. I got a picture.
Okay.
I had my finger over the button just in case. Hopefully it caught. It did. That was a scary... Oh, that's horrifying. Jesus. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she says is the witness. Oh, dude, I thought he was going to just say, you're the one who needs to watch what you say, you judge.
Fake judge.
So, Miss Meanie, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
Objection! The witness is testifying about that.
But that's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
Of course she was. Of course she can't believe her. He's probably a killer.
I'm gonna save. Just in case. Just because of my health. And just in case. But I'll say yes, because there's no, what's it called, thing. Like, there's no, health bar, so. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, my mistake. Very well. Now, then let's proceed.
Wait!
Say Phoenix again for me, please.
Phoenix?
Thank you. What? Did I miss something again?
You shouldn't let up on this line of questioning.
Huh? Why not? She was definitely sleeping in there.
Who's the only person you didn't see with your own eyes at the time of the murder?
Pearl. I didn't see Pearl. I didn't see, Edie Meanie. I didn't see Dr. Gray, technically speaking, until he was dead.
Yeah, like, the only people we did see was Wada Hair and Morgan.
Yeah, it was, like, during, when the murder happened, specifically. Yeah, exactly. Mia.
Meanie, correct? Sorry, I thought it was Phoenix.
I know, so did I.
Oh, which means you can safely assume she's the real murderer.
I mean, we already kind of figured that out because she told us, but, you know. That's a pretty daring assumption. Phoenix, please.
She told you! But it's the most obvious, isn't it? I mean, is there anyone else?
Well, no, I guess not.
Pearl.
Yeah, other than Pearl.
It's worth a shot, even if it's in the dark. So let's try and prove that Miss Meany was not inside him at that time.
Oh, that's easy. Wait, I think I just figured out this murder. She was in a box behind the thing. Like, she was in the clothing box, hiding in it behind the folding screen. That's probably what happened. And she came in, killed her, went back in the box, and then Morgan put her in the side room. That's such an easy case. There you go. Case closed.
Gumshoe, how are you so bad at your job?
Honestly. Like, I'm almost 100% certain that is exactly what happened. So this will be bluff number... We've done this so many times, I've lost count. Are you counting the first game too? Because we bluffed quite often in the first game.
Well, even if it's only just this game, that would only be this case, because technically the tutorial happened a few months later. Because this is one of the Ace-Turn games where the progression of time means nothing.
Oh, Jesus. I bet you the third game is worse. Your lies end here. What?
I mean,
What do you? The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say, that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? I mean, I have the thing, right? The clothing box? Yeah, okay. Help me, Mia! I have to do it. I have to. I'm just saving again for safety, but I have to.
Honestly, this should just always be an option. The help me be an option.
Honestly. I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere?
Don't worry, you're on the right path, Phoenix. It might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So, just this once, do you want me to help you out?
Wait.
Please.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes! Please, I need your help right now.
Hold on, first calm down, Phoenix. Good. That girl, she slipped up with her words.
Her words?
She really was in the side room this entire time. And she just testified about something she shouldn't have knowledge of.
It's true. And what's that?
This is for you to figure out
No!
somehow.
Mr. Wright, what is your answer? Okay. Time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness said that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here. Oh, yeah, contradiction was a contradiction. It's in her testimony, obviously, because we were just told it was in her testimony. Which is interesting that they actually just gave us an option where she just told us. Where you could actually just be like,
right?
can you give us,
Like,
throw us a
please.
bone? Exactly. I think they did that just because at this point you'd have to remember what her exact testimony is, right? So you could easily forget. Maybe they put it in just to throw you a bone and be like, okay, here's just put you on the path. Figure it out. You can do it. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Meany, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? Oh, wait. That was a glaring contradiction. Why did we not just just say that first? Like, how would you know?
Look, we're not smart.
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. I mean, it's fair at least you could bring it up later, so I won't give him too much crap, but that's a very glaring contradiction that we should have just picked up on, like, wait a minute. How do you know that there was the only one person in there at the time? We had gone to call the police. So? Like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? Oh god, she's scary when her eyes are open. I'm not used to seeing it.
I know. Terrifying.
It's very simple. Miss Meany, how did you know that fact? How? I concede that Miss Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Ellipses, exclamation mark! Which means, Miss Meany, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. I'll have to context that again. Gwa! But, look at the mana guide map. I took one that was in the brochure.
Ooh.
If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Meany, please answer the question.
Also, I was gonna say, Carl, you want to cut it? I feel like I've been awfully quiet for a while.
Honestly.
Ellipses. What is the question of a basis assumption, if you please?
Ellipses! Exclamation mark. What if we give you a hypothetical scenario, though? How about you, combat that?
First, you find out the Yogi is the Phoenix, right?
Ow!
You might as well answer the question for us. There was a witness at the time of the murder. How's your chance, Phoenix?
Yeah!
The only person who could have killed Dr. is Eeny Meeny. So now is your time to prove it.
Is there not going to be a recess in this case? Like, it feels like we're really just going down and like, yeah, we're going to figure this out right here. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? I'm going to specifically point at the back of the channeling chamber. Take that! Miss Meany was here, of course. Well, but that's the channeling chamber.
Is that a crime scene? By the way, you could have presented it anywhere in that room. It would have been fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, I figured as much, but I did it kind of as like a safety net sort of thing. That's right. Miss Meany was at the scene of the crime. Because she's the murderer. You know, I'm actually surprised that Phoenix hasn't immediately said... Okay, I don't know what he said. What did the judge say?
Order. That's why that is...
Okay. But yeah, no, I'm surprised that he hasn't immediately just tossed out
Right.
she's the murderer, so...
Isn't this someone...
Oh, you cut out. Sorry, you lagged out. Can you say that again?
I'm not saying right. If you don't mind, he's testimony. Subject to the victim is the defendant. In the channeling chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. But yeah, no, to further elaborate, because didn't in the first game, didn't he say that the murderer was on the stand, like, multiple times, and then we had to prove that, which was, like, ludicrous, to say the least? He would just accuse people of being a murderer, like, right then and there, without having the full-on evidence. Simple. Miss Eeny Meeny was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Yeah. Where? Like, where was I hiding? Oh, that's easy. You're hiding right here.
You're hiding in the secret the tunnel.
Yeah, you were hidden under here, the secret hidden tunnel. Take that! Here, of course. But behind the folding screen? Ah!
This again. Of course you say testimony.
Well, there ain't no anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. Yeah, but weren't we? Oh, this is horrifying. Also, you are putting holes in that and they are coming back. It's scaring me. But didn't Halada explicitly state that she was told to say that, so that testimony immediately becomes, like, invalid? See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball. Now, Miss Meany, one so young as you should not be saying... I guess at this point she'd be like, shut it, Gramps, as if you know exactly how old I am. She's clearly not, like, doing the stupid persona anymore.
No.
I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. I guess it should help it along. Oh, okay. I mean, that's a pretty good thumbnail material, too.
Yeah, well... Yeah, but we've already used up our spot for the hat, and I think we're both content with that.
True. I mean, that is horrifying. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this, yeah, and the clothing box. I deduced this all myself, so... Take that! Miss Meany. How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. That tiny little box? No person could fit in that. Actually, Lotta did. Can we call her to the stand real quick?
Please. You're
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Bonnet disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Objection. The faculty box is in the side room, right?
Not at the time.
But she doesn't do the better at all.
That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? Well, yeah, it has a hole in it. Wait, actually, hold on. I mean, it says there's a bullet hole in it, so I'll just go with yes, I can with some evidence. Because I can.
Sure.
And now, I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I mean, it says it has a bullet hole. If it's not the gun, my assumption would be it's just the box, because the description itself says there's a bullet hole. So, I'll go with the box first, which doesn't seem like it'll be right, but you never know. Take that. Take a look at this clothing box. Okay, I guess this is right, because I didn't get some arbitrary, standard response. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
No, you're right, we are dumb.
Honestly. Ellipses, exclamation mark. This is... what on earth? Ellipses.
I think you just sit there surprised. I haven't seen it already.
There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
The phone screen. You know how to sleep height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened.
It was the bugs that tell you.
Yeah, the bugs just they were having a field day, alright? At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Meaty, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Now we're just going to assume you're the murderer. Even though we know you are, we're just going to pretend you are in this case. Yeah. Order! Order! I knew he was going to say that. But what did he say? So something?
So what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I think then, if Phoenix right, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo? This is Vizzini Meanie.
That is exactly what I'm saying. I literally just said that. The CD Meanie.
No!
You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had planned it from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my clients. No. Stop.
This is anyone's foolishness. That's the case with the Phoenix right. The proposition. So why do you have to reconstruct the photo box in the crime scene? Pretend to be independent, get the victim, get to see the crime. It's not possible for one person to do it all by yourself.
Correct. It's not possible. But hear me out. There's an option. There's no health bar, and there's an option that says no. It is possible.
It's possible.
So
you could call yourself.
I'm gonna do it. No, it is possible. I'm sure it's possible if you were to try. Ow!
Ifs. You're not giving if. You give some proof along with it.
I don't have proof on that.
Where did you get the costume then? At the wig.
I wasn't talking about that exact point. I meant people, humans. If we want to do something bad enough, then...
Stop being stupid, Phoenix.
That's enough! This is getting ridiculous. Beyond simply proposing that it is possible for one person to commit this crime, it is the duty of a lawyer to back up his or her claims. Yeah, it's your duty! If you can't do that, then your proposal falls flat. Yeah, it totally falls flat. Why do you have to hurt me so?
Phoenix?
Huh?
Possible for one person to commit this crime, but...
That's right! The devil, Morgan Fay, did it!
Yes, it's her name!
It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Wait, I've been whipped like 3 times the past 5 minutes, leave me alone. Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
You can be serious.
Ellipses. You have to throw in ellipses every now and again. Miss Meanie, you had an accomplice, and this is a profile. Because it's more than fair. Take that! Grr, this person. If it wasn't someone from the Karain village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have had that box to use.
Morgan Fay?
Wait, does that mean I could have just picked any Fey? Because that seemed very ambiguous and she gave us the name.
No, you had to pick Morgan.
Okay. Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? No. I think you're thinking of someone else.
Definitely thinking of someone else. Maybe
What do you have?
here.
I know, right? What do you have to say to this, Miss Meanie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. And then you stabbed him. Don't forget that part. She also stabbed him. Do you deny it? Just deny it.
What are we gonna do if you deny it?
I think this is what really happened. Is he just going to explain exactly what I explained like 20 minutes ago? The murderer planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. I assume they're going to go in more detail about like the shooting and stuff, but you know. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife.
Yeah.
Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
It seems like a lot of extra work when you could have just put her behind the folding screen. No one would have looked back there.
True.
But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yeah,
Yes.
Phoenix went to Hulk smash. Oh, okay, I guess we're not quite there yet.
Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. I mean, I didn't deduce that part, but, you know, makes sense. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and bang! After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, which is why upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Click! Oh wait, no, you have to do that. It's green.
Click, click.
There we go. Miss Meanie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. You have to do it again. Do it again.
I hate it!
Do it again. Thank you. It's important to me. You don't understand. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
That's why this deception is really easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. You're quickly for the police.
I like how she gained a little bit of a German accent because you've been talking as Von Karma for so long.
I know. Yes, like, what? I mean, it doesn't help that, like, the Von Karma and Mia have very similar voices. Just one has German accent, and the other is more American.
True.
So it's basically been the same voice. So having to switch to this is just. Hurry before there are more victims here.
Nope, that is incorrect. Sorry. Look at my funny hat. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. This wasn't my job to figure out who the real murderer was, for the record, but there you go. As a matter of fact, I did my defense, and I also prosecuted at the same time.
I assume it's me?
Who is that laughing at a time like this? Mark!
Oh, you civil rules. I'm sorry, you still evolving.
Look, what is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely.
It was me.
Oh, I thought it was Needy, so...
Well, okay, are you confessing to a crime?
Yeah.
Yeah, things aren't fun to come with blood, but to do something this petty.
Yes. That's literally what happened to your father.
Exactly. If you're going with the bloodline argument, then,
Seriously. What in the world?
it's a pretty fact. Your pocket just found in a very crucial area.
Okay. Seemed pretty sound. Can you tell us what it is? Yeah, and that is ellipses question mark.
That's really supposed to be a letter. Why would you go through all the trouble?
To cover her tracks? What kind of question? What kind of question is that? Huh?
Working together with the medium, pretend to be one, but I got this whole act.
Oh, a motive. Just say a motive then.
Please don't shift to such foolish things. That's not our job. That's your job.
Yeah. First of all, yeah, that's not our job. Second of all, you could have just said what's the motive, because what you said was completely different. Well, that's well, I mean, we know because Morgan Fay wanted to be the master and stuff. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Thing. Never thinking you want to kill Dr. Red. It's a motive. Okay, really,
that one's just beyond obvious. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. A motive. I can't say she has no motive here. I mean, she does. You know what next? I have to think about motive now.
Idiot.
What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? Why'd I start pointing immediately? The reason you want This is the reason you want Dr. Gray is dead. It's, no, not this. It's this. So, right? Wait, no. Hold on. Does this say anything specifically about drugging? No. I'm just gonna go with it because let me look at my other stuff real quick just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure that's like the thing to use because I don't think a profile really fits in this regard. So I'll just go with that. I'll take that! Ha! Just as I thought. You bored me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Okay, I guess that was wrong. Oh, just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this just to get revenge for my sister's death? Oh, okay, this is actually, like, correct then.
Yeah, no, it's right. Like, you could have also presented a profile.
Oh, really? Oh, her sister?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's right.
Whiny.
Yes, because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid.
No, is this Kingdom Hearts?
Honestly. Yeah, have you suffered enough hurt? You want to go fix some bugs in a book?
Yes! Thank you for the saving.
No,
what I don't want to do is go through 100 floors of nonsense.
True. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? I mean, none of us postulated the idea that her sister was drugged. That's on you. This is all you at this point. And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. Ellipses. I'm, like, going to explain. So, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. The video game. However, you see, or I think that's what he said.
I can't... Like, the screen has been frozen for like 2 minutes. I know, I heard the whip sound, but...
It's pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Alright. Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right. If you have to support your own theory, the end.
What do you mean? We support our own theory. We said it was revenge. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Maya did it. Good day. No. What Miss Meanie had stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Well, no, she has a motive. We just don't have proof behind the motive. That there's a difference. And plus, we're not the prosecutor, so it doesn't matter at this point.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morganfay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. We could literally just say, that's the prosecution's job.
This is so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your face.
Yerk! What happened? I thought I had her for sure. You see, like, it's just as I, told you. Ellipses, question mark? Are we not gonna, question her multiple personalities?
We probably should, but I don't, so no.
I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Very well.
Can we have some more?
The cross-examination of Miss Edie Meanie. I honestly thought the judge was going to talk about, having a piece of pie. Hold it. Was it Mia? Did Mia say it?
Yeah, it's probably Mia.
Yeah.
Your Honor, please, allow the defense 1 more minute.
All right?
Liz, you're faking yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, yeah, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Ellipses. Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason.
I don't know about that.
There's a reason for Dr. Gray.
I don't know about that.
And it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Are you sure about that one?
Now you're just pulling the old Phoenix Wright and you're just throwing in random assumptions. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Meanie had motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you prove this reason? Can I really do this? I mean, I don't see a health bar. So no.
No, probably not.
I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
Okay, so thank you for the illusion of choice there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't mind if they give me the illusion of choice, but there was nothing that led on from me being nah. I prefer it when they give me a few lines of dialogue.
One of the worst part of that, no matter if you picked yes or no, he still would have said, I am not totally confident here, but I know they must press on no matter what. It's literally the exact same thing.
Oh my god. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Meanie had a motive. Haha, too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. What? Ick?
Interesting.
Did she whip her?
I mean, she was flipping lava left and right yesterday, so why
True.
not? Your chances if he's right.
What? You're supposed to be on my side. Eni, yes! Finally! The voice of reason!
I mean, he's really not, technically, though. That's the thing.
Sure.
Her only job is to get Maya found guilty. It has nothing to do with the witnesses.
True, but you do have to be on her side, though, technically. For that. In her case, she has to.
To fight. I'm actually down with the Phoenix Wright.
These Von Karmas have a really bad habit of just letting Phoenix keep going. Granted, what's his name? Manfred actually like tried to stop things very fast over and over and over again. So I'll at least give him
like
credit
his
there.
piece is literally just being cocky
Yeah.
and bringing up things like, oh, maybe we should try to save the pair. Like, that's brilliant.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Von Karma here is just giving us like, sure, why not do it? Do a thing. Who cares? Can I read the line? I don't think you read it.
Read it again. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you have to face the fight of Notre Dame, Sophia Wright?
I just didn't know if you read it. I already forgot.
I think you might have been talking over it.
Oh, sorry. Ellipses.
I don't care if you are my witness. So happy I presume you are out to play away.
Please.
Well,
please.
it's honestly better for everyone.
No way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a second, I think that's what she said.
Wait a sec here, that's what she said. To be continued. Okay, there you go.
What she said? What did she say?
Wait a sec here.
Oh, wait a sec here. Okay, that was close. Well, there we go. So in the next part, then we will be doing trial 4-2. We'll probably, I assume, see a little bit of a recess with Maya. To be honest, I don't know why we're still continuing on this case, because I think at this point we've kind of proved that Maya couldn't have done it.
You don't understand. If you haven't proven who the real killer is, complete with the motive, the original defendant is still guilty. That's how it works.
Yeah, I guess so. Even though, that's the prosecutor's job, but whatever. But yeah, so in the next part, we will go ahead and start the second part of the trial, which there's no way it can go on another day. It's not possible. So there's too much stuff like here. There's no other things I could see us investigating. I'd be surprised if a third investigation day happens. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and in the next part we'll go finish up the trial potential. Well, not in the next part probably, but the next few parts we'll start the second part of the second trial. So yeah, chicken tenders. I think Mayo's internet died. I think his internet died, guys. I need him to say all toasters toast toast.
Toast 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 again?
It went through. Yes. Okay. Thank you all. Bye bye.